Hello everyone, it's Pam from GlamJunkJournals. Thank you for being here with me today. Today I am starting another From Inspiration to Junk Journal series. I love to take an inspirational piece, as you guys know, and create a journal based on that specific item. And let me show you what we're going to be using for this series. So last weekend, I went with a friend of mine to the Postcard and Ephemera show, and that's a show that happens in Denver maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and it's always so much fun to just dig through all of the ephemera, the postcards, the old paper, the books, everything. So this is my inspirational piece. This postcard just spoke to me when I saw it. I knew I had to have it. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of sparkle on it, and I did not do that. That is the way this postcard came. And I just absolutely love it. You guys know how I'm loving to use blue in my journals. So I knew right away what digital kit would go fabulously with this. And I am going to be using Uniquely Ella's Winter Blues collection. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'll show that to you. But first off, I wanted to say hello to Jen and hello to Veronica. They were both at the postcard show last weekend, and we had some wonderful conversations, and I just really enjoy meeting people. And these ladies knew about my channel, which was wonderful, and also make junk journals. So it's so fun to see other people who share the same passion. And also to my friend Wendy, who went and scrounged and looked through all of the bins with me. We had so much fun. So anyways, like I said, this is my inspiration. I think this is so pretty. So what I've done is I've gathered some supplies that kind of go along with that color scheme here. And also, like I said, Uniquely Ella's digital kit. And I will put a link to her shop in the description box. So I wanted to make a file folder journal cover. And I've seen a lot of different tutorials on this out there, and it's going to be a little bit different take. I'm going to put my spin on it, and the one that I recently watched was from Pam at the Paper Outpost, but I'm going to change it up a little bit, so I hope you guys come along with me, and let's start right now. So like I said, what you're going to need is a file folder. And I have one right here. I know this is not really going along with, this blue theme, but this is all going to be covered. And kind of a bonus, the interior is the color that I'm looking for. So, that was totally random. I just thought, hey, that is cool in case any of this shows through. So, like I said, you're going to need a file folder. You're going to need some fabric. And I got this fabric a while ago in some Happy Mail, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I just love it's not really thick, but it is on the thicker side. It's not quite a tapestry, but the gorgeous gold metallic thread that goes through it. Oh, it's going to be so pretty for a journal cover. And of course, I've got all my pretties and all of these gorgeous boho daydreams trims, and just some of my, bits and bobs and laces that I have in my stash. And let me show you part of Uniquely Ella's kit. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And these are just some of the prints. I haven't printed them all right in front of me because there are so many, but look how gorgeous these are. Oh man. And I don't know, I can't say enough about them. They're just beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. And in future in future episodes of this From Inspiration to Junk Journal, I'm going to be focusing more on a lot of these digitals. But for today, I picked out 4 of the pages, and we are going to start with these. And so what I did is I took my file folder, and what you want to do is think of whatever size your journal cover is going to be. Now, I like the tall journals, more of the traveler's notebook style. So this file folder I cut to 10 inches long, because a regular file folder is about 12. So I cut one down, and I also cut off, you know, the little tab thingies at the sides so that I have an even edge. And this is what I came up with right along here. And on the interior of a file folder, you will see these perforations, and those are like instant spine, which is great. So I just folded mine over like that, and I've got my spine. So that is where my spine is going to be. It's not going to be very large here, but that's okay. So I'm going to start with this, and like I said, I am going to first off get my little pretties moved out of the way, because you know I get awfully crowded here, and then I lose things on my desk. So let me move these things over too. We might come back to those. I cut these 4 pages down to be the same height, so 10 inches. And what I want to do is cover the interior with these 4 pages. And what I want to do is fold the file folder over. So I'm going to take the left-hand side, take my bone folder and get a good crease. If I can make it as straight as possible here. And I didn't go all the way to the edge of the spine, because you want it to be able to fold over. So I went right, you know, I folded so that it's about 1/4 inch off of the center. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and come in and create this crease. I like these file folders. It's definitely not the theme that I'm going for, but these were just from Walmart, and I just thought they're pretty, so I just use them anyways. And like I said, on the right-hand side, I did the same thing where I folded about 1/4 of an inch up to the spine. So there is going to be our journal cover. And this, like I said, is going to be more of the traveler's notebook style. So it's going to be 10 by about, you know, 4.5 or 5. So that's perfect. Whoops. So we've got our 4 panels on the interior, and we're going to line these. Well, we're going to decorate them with these pages. So what I want to do is put one of these on each of the panels. And I don't really know what order I want to do, so we're just going to, I don't know, wing it. And the reason I chose these particular digitals from the kit is they don't have like a focal point, meaning, let me show you, like this. I consider this a focal point, and this is absolutely beautiful. I'm definitely going to be using that, but these can act more as a background. They're collaged already, which is fabulous, and you can put other things on top of it, and they really act, to me, as more of a background. But that's just what I'm going for on this. So let's just start. Now, which one do I want in the middle? You know, it really is just, it's just random. I don't know. So we're going to go with this one. So like I said, it's already the same height. Let me get a pencil here. And I am going to mark where I need to cut this particular piece of paper here. So I'm just going to cut it with my paper cutter over here. And this is similar to my file folder Folio, and I'll put a link to that tutorial in the description box. It's similar, but yet different. And that's what I love, is you get an idea and you're like, oh man, I really like that. Let's do it again. But like I said, this is going to be a little bit different. So we've got one panel here, and this time, or I should say with this, I want to come all the way up to the edge. Now, if there's a little bit of the blue poking out, that's fine, but I want to come all the way to the edge. So I've got one panel here. Save this, of course, right? Oh, man. What one goes pretty next to it? Oh, man. I don't know. It's just so hard. I think that one looks really pretty. But do I want more of a neutral right there? I don't know, you guys. Oh, wow. I think I'm going to go with this neutral. And since this does have an image in the middle, I am going to mark just along the side here on each side so that I get the image in the center. So I'm just going to cut that down also. All right. And I wanted to say, like I always say, and I just, can't tell you how much I appreciate all your comments and, liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. That is just, it just means the world to me, you guys. So thank you. All right, so there's two of the panels. I'm gonna do another one here. Oh man, doesn't that look pretty? Oh gosh, I don't know. Do I like this little guy? I do like that little guy, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to cut him off and use him at a later time. So I'm gonna mark right there. And the reason, part of the reason I didn't cut this ahead of time is I wasn't sure of the actual dimensions for after I folded the file folder. So that's why I'm doing that now. Oh, man. It's looking good already. And I've got so many ideas for how we're going to continue with this journal cover here. It's just going to be fabulous. Oh man. Okay, where's my pencil? All right, here. Okay, I'm just concentrating over here. That's why I'm not talking. Just taking a little. Oh, that looks so good. All right, so I am going to distress the edges because I do like that. So I'm going to go around these real quick. Love this. Oh, these are just so pretty. It's just so fun. All right. This is an optional step, like I always say. I like the vintage look I always have. And, the reason I'm going all the way around the edges is just in case you see some of the blue peeking through on the file folder. You could also make this with, cereal box holders. or holders, covers. You know what I'm trying to say here. Cereal boxes, cracker boxes, mailer packages, whatever you have on hand. You could use the hanging file folders, any of that. All right, so let's put this on here. Okay, so I've got this one over here. I'm gonna get out my glue stick. Do you guys get excited when you get a new glue stick? When you get new glues, you're like, oh, yay, I am. Okay, so I got a new glue stick. So let me get out, hold on 1 second. My very well used mat so that I don't get my table all sticky. And I am just, like I said, using my Scotch Create glue stick. I've found that this is a great glue. So I'm just gonna go along and get that going here. Get it all along the edges. Move that out of the way so I don't, well, actually, it doesn't matter because I was thinking that I don't want glue on the back. That doesn't matter because it's going to be covered up. All right, I got to stand up here, you guys, because I want it right along the edges. But like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect. And, you know, with junk journaling, nothing ever is. All right, so, oh, no, wait a minute. Look, I did that upside down. Ah! But let's see if that works. So we're going to have the fold on this side and then that side like that. No, I don't like that, you guys. Oh, rats. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to make a little pocket right along the bottom here. So, yes, pay attention to which way your words go. But, you know, I'm trying to be a little more lenient on myself and just saying, you know, Pam, it's okay. Everybody does that kind of stuff. Everybody does that kind of stuff. So, all right, glue this guy down. Get a good amount on this all over in the center so you don't get any bubbles here. Let's make sure this one's right side up. Okay, Pam. Jeesh. Right. And this is looking fabulous. It's not quite even, I don't think, but I don't think, yeah. I'm gonna have to pull that one back just because it's coming too close to the edge, and I want it so that the, you know, the sections fold over without getting too crowded and, you know, getting bunched up. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Okay. I'll also take my bone folder and just get those really secured down there. Okay, that's looking really good. All right. So which one did I want to do here and here? I don't remember. It looks like that's what I did. Okay. All right, we're doing good here, guys. And this one, as you can see, I did back that with some a distressed print, but we're going to use it here instead. I was going to use this as one of the journal pages, but that's okay. All right. All right, how's the wording, Pam? Is it straight? Yes, it is. Okay. Right side up. I think this is probably going to be the hardest part, is just, you know, to get everything lined up. Let's try from the bottom first. There we go. I think, let's see. Nope, still Still too close on this side. So let's try on the side. There, yeah, maybe. Okay, there you go. Got it. And then if your glue's dried, you know, you can come back and get any of the edges. But this new glue stick, I'm telling you what, it looks pretty dang good. Yeah, that looks really good. None of the edges are coming up. That one is a little bit, but we'll take care of that. All right, now the last one, right here. Okay. All right. I love being here with you guys. It's just so fun, so fun. And another thing that I wanted to share with you guys, you know, in 2024, I'm trying not to put as much pressure on myself to, you know, come up with, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, is I'm just going to bring you guys along and just to craft with me and have fun, because that's what it's all about. Sometimes I do put too much pressure on myself to think up, you know, all these really cool new ideas that haven't been done before. But I got to tell you, that's really hard to do. So, you know, just taking some of the things that have been done by other fabulous creators out there and putting my own spin on it, and hopefully you guys like it. So there is the interior, right? Yay. I am going to take, like right along the side, that didn't glue down, so I'm going to use my art glitter glue and just go along the edge of that just to make sure it's stuck, secured down. All right, now how is everything else looking? You know, just flipping up the edges here, a little bit down there. Okay, looks good. All right, now what I want to do is put a couple pockets on the interior here, but we are also going to focus on the exterior. But what I thought would be cool is maybe putting a little pocket along the bottom, and I've got some wallpaper over here that I just think is beautiful, like this. I got this from my friend Wendy. I thought this gorgeous wallpaper would be beautiful as a pocket. And then look at that. Well, oh man, you can't even tell that that was upside down. So let's just go for it. Now, do I want a straight line or more of a jagged? I think I'm going to go more straight this time. I'm going rogue, you guys. I am doing things a little different, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm just going to cut a little pocket out of this wallpaper. So it's fun to add, and to me, it's the easiest way to add pockets before we put this whole all together. I like to do that with a lot of the things that I create before, I guess before, on this particular case, we do our cover. To me, it just is easier to add these types of things before you do your sewing, if you do want to do your sewing and that kind of thing. So let's distress this beautiful little piece of wallpaper here. All right. Now I am going to go across 3 sides with my Fabri-Tac, and my Fabri-Tac was getting kind of thick, and so I just Googled, can you, you know, thin out your Fabri-Tac? And I went onto the Beacon website, and they said, yes, you can. You can put a little acetone, a little nail polish remover in it. So I did that, and it works great. So I'm like, hey, cool. Because, you know, after a while, it does get a little thicker. So what I did is I glued on 3 sides right there, and we're going to have a little pocket right along there. Let's see, what else? I think I need some more pockets or something here. What do you think? So I am going to use another one of the pages from Uniquely Ella. And I don't know if I'm going to do a pocket or a belly band. I don't know. It's a good dang question, but there again, Pam, just don't think too much. Oh, I don't know. Rats. Let's just do one right across here. I'm going to make it the same width as this panel. I think I'm going to do a belly band. So I'm going to cut this digital down. And one of the things that I did want to share with you guys is when I create pockets and things like that on top of your pages, I like to use a heavier weight of paper. So this is going to be 47 pound. And to me, it just holds up better to adding additional ephemera rather than a, say, a 20 pound piece of copy paper. Whoops, sorry guys, yikes. All right, so I'm gonna just go around the edge of this. That right in the middle, doesn't that look pretty? Ah, looks like it went there. Oh, yay. And, oh yeah, you know what? I've got some different colored stickles. This is Unicorn, and Stickles is a glitter glue, which I absolutely, you guys know I love this. So this is a new bottle. Let's see if it's all clogged. I thought it would be pretty just to put some on the edge here. And I like to use my cotton swab just because, to me, when I'm wanting to go on a fine line, it's easier for me. So I think that just adds a little punch of glitter and some sparkle. I just think it's really pretty. And I think with this particular journal, I'm going to do both gold and silver. I think that that is just a really pretty accent. And, you know, I don't think that you have to stick with one metallic. All right, so that's going to go right along there. You could also use your, you know, your gilding wax and this metallic polish here. And what's the other guy that I'm going to use here? I'm going to use my Rub and Buff in silver. Ooh, yay. All right, so that is going to go on the interior there. And one more thing, and then we're going to focus on the cover. We're going to put this all together. Oh, so excited. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. I thought it would be pretty to add kind of a side pocket. I'm going to move this guy out of the way because he needs to dry a little bit. Stickles take, I think, about 10 minutes. All right, so on this side, I want to add some sort of side pocket. And I thought something like one of these gorgeous trims from Boho Daydreams would just look wonderful. I don't know which one, but I ordered one of the, I think it was called French Blue, and it's just beautiful. So let's just see what looks great. Well, they all look great. Who am I kidding? What am I talking about here? And then I have this lace right along here. We could do a layer. Oh, yeah, look at that. Eee, do I like that? I love that. Now, I think, though, I have to make sure that I don't go over the edge on this side because it's going to get crowded when I fold it over like that, meaning right here. So let's do that. Get that cut. Now, do I like this one or do I like that one? I don't know. I'm kind of liking that one too. Oh, wow. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. This is a dilemma here. Should I just do another belly band? Oh, man. I don't know, you guys. See, this is where I start thinking too much. And I'm like, oh, I'm thinking too much. All right, I think I still want to go with the side right here. I'm going to put that. That one looks, oh, that one looks really good. But I'm not sure about this one. So let me see what else I have in my huge stash over here. Let's see. I have some more gorgeous lace. Let's see how that looks. I don't know. Does that look well, go well with the cover? Yeah, it does. And if I create a pocket right along here. I don't know, you guys. For some reason, this isn't working for me because I want something sturdy enough to put something right along the inside. So let me get maybe another piece of that wallpaper. Don't know if it's long enough. Yeah, it's not quite long enough. Rats. All right, I have some other wallpaper here. Nope, that's too blue. Eek. Hey, let's see, what about this one? That's too something. All right, and I've got another one. I know, I love wallpaper. That one looks really good. All right, we're gonna go with that. And like I said, I like to use things that are a little more sturdy for my side pockets. All right. And then I was still thinking that one of these trims would look really good. Okay, so we're gonna cut that down. Just gonna make a small, you know, side tuck along here. So I'm gonna cut this piece of wallpaper down. All right, now I'm getting crowded again, you guys. All right. And that looks really, really pretty. Stress this up. Whoops. All right, and we're going to glue that down. I'm just going to do along the top and the bottom. Make sure that's, you know, flush with the edge there. And you'll see why I'm only doing the top of the and the bottom in a second. Okay, so there's that. And we'll add our additional embellishments later because I want to get going on the exterior here. So let me see. Let me move my stuff out of the way. Like I said, I get crowded and then I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so here is the interior. I am going to distress all the way around the edge just because I like that look. Just do a real quick one here. Okay, I think that looks wonderful. Get right along there. This little edge is coming up. Okay. Put my little lids back on. I'm getting really good about putting lids back on, you guys. Okay, so here's the interior, and then I still have this little guy drying, right? So that's going to go along there. So we've got a pocket here, we've got a belly band here, and then a side tuck right along there. So we're going to flip this beauty over. And remember, it's going to fold up like this. Keep your spine intact. Fold all the edges down. And that's going to be your journal. Yay, look at that. Okay, other side. Wow, there's a contrast. Ah! All right. I want to use, where's that fabric? Where did it go in my pile? Here it is. Look how pretty this is. Now you have to think, okay, which side is going to be my front? Which side did I say? It's going to be this right here. So, you know, you can get all worried about where your flowers are. I don't, you know, that's too much brain strain for me. So we're just going to glue the fabric onto this. All right. So let's take our glue stick again. And this works really great. You could also use Fabri-Tac, but I found to get that if you want to cover a large area, this works really well. So I'm going to do half at a time. Get the whole thing covered really good. You want a good amount here. Okay, so there's half. And I'm gonna lay our fabric down. Now this particular fabric, I cut a little bit larger than the file folder. Now I think what I'm gonna have to do is flip this over so I can see what I'm doing. Like that. Okay. Just get that down so that it's stuck really well. All right, let's see how that works on the other side. And see how flat that is? It works really, really good. And you don't get any globs of glue sticking out. You could probably also use your art glitter glue. That's a great glue too. So there's that. Now we're gonna do the other side. And I'm also going to get a bunch on the spine right here. Get a big ol' amount in there. Because you do want this to be secure and sturdy. And you don't want it boinging up, but I don't think it's gonna boing up. Right along the edge there, just to make sure we've got glue. Probably use half my glue stick. No, I didn't. Just make sure that's lying flat. Pull it taut, right? Oh, that's so stinking pretty. Oh, I just love it, you guys. And it is definitely secure on there. All right, move that thing out of the way. So there you go. Now see how this is going to work? It's going to fold up like that. Oh, yay. And there's our spine. You can still see the spine right along there. Yippee. Okay. And I don't think, this is what I'm thinking out loud here. I don't think I need to reinforce this spine because it is so, this is such a small spine. Let me see, how small is this? It's about 3/4 of an inch. So I won't be adding a ton of pages to it. And with the additional fabric on the back, this is going to be a sturdy enough spine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all around the edges here. And you can use, you know, straight scissors. If you don't like the frayed edges, you could use a pair of pinking shears. You could also use, you know, if you have one of these, which my friend gave me, it's like a little finger cutter right along there. You know, whatever works for you for cutting your cutting your fabric down to size. And it also depends on whether you want, you know, the frayed edge or you want more of a clean edge. That's, you know, everybody's personal preference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting, and I'm going to go a little bit outside of, just a teeny bit, but follow the lines of the journal cover like that. Come on, something's sticking right there. Go all the way to the edge here. All right, so I've got a nice edge right along there. Can you guys see that? Right along the edge here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the camera. I'm going to cut the other 3 edges, and then what I'm going to do is sew all around the exterior. And I'll be right back and I'll show you what it looks like. So hold on just a sec. All right, everyone, I have finished sewing, and let me show you the cover. Look how cool this is. Oh, and it still has the spine right along the side there, and it opens up like this. Look at how pretty this is. So I am beyond excited to continue on with decorating this. Let's add our pages in here, and we're going to do some additional things with the cover, and it's just going to be so much fun. So I encourage you guys to go ahead and make one of these. It's so fun. And if you look on the interior here, it's got a little extra room for some goodies and ephemera, which you guys know I love to put in all my journals. And with the sewing, I did want to mention that I did do a zigzag stitch, and you can hardly see it, but it kind of finishes the edge, and I do like a little bit of the frayed fabric, you know, going around the outside of that. I think it just looks fabulous. But like I said, if you guys don't like that, you could make more of a clean edge on there, and it just looks so pretty. I'm so excited. Ah, yay! Yay! So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back very soon, and we're going to continue on. We're going to embellish this. We're going to create some gorgeous goodies to go on the interior. We're going to make something that goes along the top cover here. So I've got tons of ideas, and I hope you guys will hang around and continue to craft along with me. So have a wonderful day, and look at these pretties that we're going to be using. Oh, I'm so excited. So have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.